All right, we're recording to the cloud, Alex. Where are the clouds? That's what you're looking at.
With trees growing towards the sky.
Go over this way. So, welcome to Tones for Your Bones. I am Li-Lan Weiss.
And I am Alex Weiss.
And I am Arthur Link Freeman.
And what do you do, Li-Lan?
Well, many things, but I'm an acupuncturist and a herbalist, a Maya Donal practitioner, and a percussionist, and together we have created Tones for Your Bones, and we have a special collaborator for this edition.
I'm the special collaborator. My name is Alex Weiss, and I'm a multi-instrumentalist composer. Mostly I cook, but for this occasion I compose and play a variety of instruments and collaborate, longtime collaborator with my wife Li-Lan for Tones for Your Bones. And now we have a special guest joining us.
Yes. I'm Arthur Link again, and I am a healing arts professional, but mostly I clean. And also, I teach Qigong. I'm a longtime practitioner of those arts as well.
And so Tones for Your Bones, for those of you that are new to it, is inspired by the Chinese 5 elements. And it weaves always the musical aspect of embodying that element. It shares Qigong, acupressure, meditations, and the associations that go with the element. And so for this season, we are in spring here in the United States, in the Northern Hemisphere, and the element is wood. And thus we have our green, and we have green with white. That's the color of the wood element, and so that's all I like to say for now. As I like to have just a few minutes of us sharing what we bring to Tones for Your Bones and why we like to contribute and share this way of embodying the elements with the public. So I'll start. I found that living with the seasons is really helpful to me, and living with cycles. And as I got to study the Chinese medicine over the last 16 years or so, I found that it was very helpful for me as a practitioner and as a female, and just as a person to kind of move through obstacles, which today the wood element is a big part of that, around moving through resistance and obstacles. So I found it very useful, and Alex kept saying to me that he really liked how I facilitated meditations, and that's something that I kind of tune into at the moment. I have, the information that I'll present to you, but it's always been very kind of connected. Thus, I share the little troll with the hair sticking out, because that's kind of how I do it. So that's my share of Tones for Your Bones. How about you?
5 elements gives me a lot of stuff to work with musically. Each element has different characteristics, and what I enjoy is venturing into different realms, from playing in the bars, from playing in hospitals, this is a different area to focus musically to support and create music that goes with the elements and the meditations that Li-Lan comes up with, and the Qigong. So I really enjoy that variety and keeping it growing in this seemingly endless possibilities.
The 5 elements to me really helped me organize my energy when doing Qigong into patterns, into the cycles. that really stabilized my life and gave me a lot of internal resilience to look at things in those ways. And it took a lot of stigma out of things, because in the Western approach to health, we label all these diseases and disharmonies rather than looking at them as imbalances of the elements. And I'm really happy to contribute to Tones for Your Bones, because it's always evolving and growing. You know, it's a class that's taken radically different, like let's do meditations only, or let's do all the elements in order, or let's do one for the season outside. So it's a really flexible format that I'm really happy to contribute to, especially for the wood element, since in Chinese astrology I am a wood element day master, so it's really important to me.
Yeah, I love the creativity part. That's kind of what I think was one of the words around Tones for Your Bones, is the ability to use creativity, and there's the flexibility. And I just want to tell a short story of how Link came into this collaboration. About a month ago, I was weeding for the first time after this winter, and I didn't have a clear plan for the spring Tones for Your Bones yet. For those of you who have taken it, you kind of know that I might say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing next month for Tones for Your Bones, but it'll come. So I was weeding, and the minute I started weeding and asking for support, because that was why I was a little confused, and so Link showed up as teaching the Qigong, because he's been sharing with me some Qigong forms, and we've been practicing Qigong, and so I was like, great, that'll work, and then Alex can take care of the music, and I can take care of the meditations, and so that feels very supportive to me, and that's always helpful for a collaboration, that the sum of the parts is greater than just what one person can offer. So there it is. And so the intention of deepening in the wood element today will be in relationship to the previous element, which is water, called the parent element, or the engendering element. That was the winter. And so the flow will be, I'll bring it, it'll be the experience, okay, because I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but just know that it's the intention of not just like jumping from one thing to another, but that it's the flow, you know, that there's transitions happening from winter into spring, from water into wood, from stillness into movement. And so that's the intention we like to bring in for today, and that's a deepening of the practice of embodying the elements. So that is my introduction for now. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add? Okay. See?
Li-Lan